Hello, howdy ho everyone. Today we're going to play some more Elder Scrolls Online, and we're going to hope that what happened last time doesn't happen this time. After I ended the last stream, which was cut short because the frame rate was getting really bad, I exited the game and relaunched it and the frame rate was fine, played for a bit, and the frame rate got progressively worse. So I think the Somerset patch has a little bit of a memory leak. So let's hope things work well for now, but in the meantime I am going to pause the stream briefly while I enter my password, and I will resume shortly thereafter. Okay. Somewhat long login there. The wine today is a California Red. Last week I had a New York Finger Lakes region table wine. It was a little on the sweet side for my taste. Typically I'm drinking a Merlot. Let me see if I can go look at the bottle. It's a big 4-liter screw top bottle. 4 liters of wine will last me about... Well, there's a couple people might... What? There's a couple people in my house drinking it, so it's not just me, but it'll last... so far, it's been about 2 days since I got it. No, I got it yesterday, so... And it's about half gone, actually, so... I've been playing a little bit. Like, I was drinking a little bit of it with the WoW stream earlier today, but, very clearly, I have a valid internet connection because, well, I'm streaming. So, let's try this again. That explained the long login. This login was a little bit quicker, so maybe we'll connect this time? Music's really good, actually. And this is taking a long time again. Are we running into technical difficulties again? It's looking as if that's the case. While we're waiting for this to fail again, I'm gonna go and see exactly what kind of wine I have today. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Incidentally, the wine I'm drinking today is Carlo Rossi, which is a California Merlot. It's a little drier than the Merlot I used 2 months ago. So, what I'm going to do, I haven't even decided what I'm going to do. I haven't even logged into this game in a little bit. And last time I was playing it, I was playing on a 4K display. I just couldn't. I got to be annoying having to change my windows every time I played a game because I don't have the hardware to play 4K games at 60 frames per second. So I had to play at 1440p, and this causes the windows to resize every time I go into an exclusive full screen game, and I prefer borderless window anyways. So I ran into a situation where I was just getting tired of resizing windows all the time. So I went back to my 1080p 120 hertz monitor. The problem here with this is that the panel is inferior to the one on the 4K display. This one is a 6-bit panel, the 4K one is an 8-bit panel. So this one has, the banding isn't so bad, but it does have noticeable dithering, and I can see it, and it drives me nuts. So eventually I'm going to have to go to a better display. I'm going to get an IPS monitor the next time I get a monitor, though. So let's go into the game world. That scorpion is attacking the ground. Alright. Let's go. Claim the experience scroll. Halfway through, I may as well actually just use the experience scroll. I've never actually used them. I never felt the need to, but plottable items. It's the new one. There we go. Let's grab our mail.
Work builds character, they say.
Alright. How long has it been since my two friends have been on? 2 months, 31 months. Long time in either case. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so let's go do our enchanting. So we need to make a greater glyph of Magicka. That's Rara. Magicka is Mako and Ta. Rara, Mako, Ta.
Rara, Mako, Ta.
Alright. Let's see what else we have in the way of crafting writs. How much ebony? I don't know how much ebony I have. I don't know how much crush I have. And I don't know how much yew I have. So let's go over where the crafting hall is and then we'll see.
Yeah.
There we go. So we need crush. $61, that should be enough. Let's track that. I have a skill to learn. Let's see what we have in the crafting area. Blacksmithing. Let's grab the metal extraction. Oh, that's right. I was gonna... Oh, yes, I am tracking it. So, 2 robes, 2 breeches, 1 epaulet. 2 robes, 2 breeches, 1 epaulet. So... robes, 2 breeches, 1 epaulet. Let's buy some more shit first.
A fellow cloak.
So that 2, 2, 1, that's 5. There was 2 star metal and 1 corundum. That's 3, so I only need 2 corundum. Two robe, 2 breeches, 1 epaulet. I have terrible short-term memory, by the way. Apparently my inventory is full. With what? Oh, my bank got full and I had a couple extras in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell those things because I don't think either of the guilds that I'm in has a trader at the moment. So I'm just gonna sell all my extras, like that and that and that. 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 I should just send them to an alt and have the alt use them to make stuff, and I have all these extra crown experience scrolls too. And a crown repair kit, all this extra crown stuff. I should get them on characters that have more bag space. I should really deconstruct these things. That's a lot of stuff too. Let's get rid of the bone. 0, we're gonna sell it anyways. Palladium. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that sanded maple too. Or 143, that should be enough. Those the breeches we were making, right? It should go automatically go to it. Yes, breeches. And one Apollo, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Alright, so what do we have for blacksmithing? I don't have the bag space to make everything, but I don't know if I have enough materials to make stuff. Anyways, 38 ingots, not enough. Let's see what there is for woodworking. I don't think I have enough here either, but I might. No, not nearly enough used. So let's go back to the bank. No, let's not. Let's go back this way. I always go the wrong way here. Alright, so alright, major glyph of poison resist. Let's go extract some things here because yeah.
You're just the type Sergeant Anteve is looking for. Yeah.
Go over this way. Might be able to do a second enchanting grit. Alright, let's do some extraction and then we'll make the stamina, so yeah. Yeah. Not gonna extract that though, it's 613 stamina. Actually, let's do this one. Poison resist, spell resist. No, we're definitely not gonna do that one. Alright. So let's make
Denis.
Alright. Let's go turn that in.
Yeah.
This is the most convoluted city ever. Like, it's more convoluted than freaking the exit are. Trying to think of which cities in WoW are like the worst cities. Exitar is pretty bad. Like, also in general, like, I like the layout of Undercity. The Undercity's, pretty well organized. Ironforge is an amazingly laid out city. Stormwind is kind of a little bit more convoluted. I lost track of where I was going. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Stormwind is a little convoluted. Orgrimmar is not very well thought out either. Where the fuck did I go? Jesus. I just decided that I wasn't even paying attention to where I was going, and now I have no freaking clue where I am. So let's retrace our steps here. Okay, this is where we want to go. Could have gone the other way. Alright, why was I in Banker anyways? I don't remember. Oh, that's why. Okay, next up, we're going down to the bank.
Buys.
I need to sell the other one of those too. Ingots all go in the bank. Honing stones. I should probably deconstruct that. Scraps I keep. I have so much crap here. So, bank is 103 out of 110, and player capacity is 131 out of 150. Is not too bad. How much cash do I have in the bank? Bank gold's 28,000. I need 28,300 to buy more bank space. What do I need to buy bag space? Where is the bag vendor in this city? I know where it is in Riften. I don't know where it is here. So let's look at the map. Outfit station. Woodworking. Armor, tailor, leatherworker, general goods, pack merchant. Let's go to the pack merchant and see if I can get a personal storage space rather than in bank space. I've been investing my gold into bank space because, you know, to keep all those things. I don't have an ESO Plus subscription, so I don't get the crafting bag. Crafting bag to me and all the DLC content, considering how many hours a month I play, is just not worth $15 a month. I might someday. I was thinking about really recently resubbing my to my WoW subscription, and I might actually. There we go.
I wasn't always.
So how much is it? Yeah, I can do that, but I have to go all the way to the bank to come all the way back here. Let's do that. I think it'll be worth it.
I was beginning to think this fight was hopeless. But with the Great Shackle destroyed, we might just have a chance here.
So let's take a withdraw. Withdraw some currency. We'll go to gold and we'll grab 11,000 gold.
I haven't eaten in so long.
I've got what you need.
Ten more slots isn't bad. Let's go with it. All right, 160. That's not too bad. Let's see here. We are at 131 out of 160. That's not too bad. It's not great, but not terrible either. My frame rate's starting to fall into the 30s. Let's go pick up quests.
I hope you'll forgive defending this.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
Find goods at fair prices.
Down. Oh, I didn't even see the stairs down here. Knew there was a quest giver in this
Nothing
building.
down here's in the right place. You know what that means? It just means more dumb dung I gotta deal with before I can get out of here.
And I have to deal with getting another glass of wine because the one that I
Caravan
poured at the
contract
start of the
job used
stream
here in those
is
old
now
Alien
gone.
ruins. Selosli, they call the place. Some mage out there wants an armed escort, and I'm the only one available to go. I can't stand dealing with mages, especially when it's just me. By Moloch, yes. I could use a partner on this one. Like I said, the pickup's out in the Selosli ruins. Meet me out there and we'll make some coin together.
You got a screwed up eye there. Looks like you have a bad cataract you need to have addressed.
If he was the thief, then that means... I don't suppose you're here to pay your respects to the Blacklight Raiders, are you? A notorious band of treasure hunters from the First Era. They went all over Morrowind, looting and pillaging, stealing our people's most sacred relics. I studied them and tracked down a lockbox holding their greatest treasure, but I can't open it. Because the fool's password is a combination of letters from the raiders' names and professions, totally forgotten now. All 4 raiders are buried here, but the gravestones are worn. I found a few clues. I have coin if you can figure this out. It sounds archaic, but the Blacklight Raiders were well-rounded. Warrior, cleric, thief, and mage. The mage wrote a letter to one of the others telling how to open the lockbox. Between the letter and the gravestones, I hope we can solve it. Yes, that's all we have to go on. What we need to figure... I only know so much. They started out as just a small band of adventurers from High Rock, exploring old barracks. I come from a village outside Blacklight. My grandfather always told me stories about the raiders who stole our family's heirlooms.
Alright, so I'm going to pause it briefly here while I go, I'm sitting at in the 50s now. It hasn't really degraded, so who knows? It might be a little better now. There might have been a patch that fixed it. Ping's a little high, but I'm actually going to go AFK while I go grab some more wine. Okay, I am back. So, let's play this for a little while, and we'll see what's going on here. There we go. So let's read the quest text a little bit. Oh, let's get our items here. Supplies. No. Floatable items. Crown experience. 2 hours. Alright. Let's read that quest again. So let's read the mage's letter. That's probably an inventory. Now, if you're wondering why I'm holding the left trackpad on the Steam controller, I normally have the right trackpad bound to mouse inputs, which won't scroll. But I have the left trackpad click switch the right from mouse to a joystick. And the reason why it's set to a joystick is because things like this work a lot better when you have it set as a joystick. Alright, so let's go to our inventory. Usually readable things are in inventory. Quest items. The Mage's Cipher. I'd like to read it, but there's text in the way. If you're reading this, I'm dead, but to make sure the lockbox is bequeathed to you, I've locked it with a password that only another member of the Black Hawk Raiders could know. The password is the first letter of Olivia's last name, the last letter of Moray's first name, sixth letter of Guyman's last name, the last letter of the mage's last name, second letter of the priest's last name, the first letter of the thief's last name, the second letter of the William's last name. I'm not gonna fucking remember all this. Alright, so let's read the first gravestone. Diamond. Diamond Chauvery. Diamond Chauvery. Sixth letter of his last name. Let me get a piece of paper and write this shit down. If I can get just one piece of paper here, I seem to be picking up the entire stack. And where the fuck did my pen go? Here's a pen. Does it work? It works. So, sixth letter of his last name, right? Yes, sixth letter of his last name. R. That's which letter of the password? That's the third letter of the password. Let's see, the password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters.
Father? Is that you?
Alright. No, I'm not going to look it up if you're wondering. I want to do this the way you were supposed to do it. Alright, another one here. Moray, whose life was a testament to the fact that brains and brawn are not the only path to success. Of Moray. Brains and brawn are not the only path to success. Probably a mage. No, mage would be brains. Probably a rogue. So let's look at the quest item. Last letter of Moray's first name. There's nothing on it. There was no first name. Thief. First letter of the thief's last name. That would be M, right? Because Moray appears to be a thief. Okay, so Moray is a thief. Or a priest. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to read this 500 times while I'm going. Of ... Huh. William ... whose worldliness was matched only by his loyalty to his friends. Priest? I'm writing notes while I do this, by the way. Could be a warrior. Priest or warrior, I think. What's the first one again? Simon Chauvery was born of wealth and privilege, but he was always willing to assist the fortunate. That sounds like a priest. Regardless, let's go read some more. Okay, so Joel's the warrior.
I feel so weak.
Now rest near the hands that once healed her wounds. So that means Joel's grade is near the priest. Last names Moray, Lavergne, Chauvery, Remus. First names William, Guyman, Olivia, Joel. Joel, Guyman, Chauvery, Moray, William. So Joel's the warrior, so Guyman is the priest. Alright. Vernia could not have been the mage. So Moray's gravestone indicates that Moray was not the mage or the warrior. Moray, however, was closest to Joel, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, Moray was here. Third. So Moray is not a priest either. So Moray is not... Okay. So Moray is not the priest, Moray is not the warrior, Moray is not the mage. So Moray is the thief, and I was correct in that based on his thing in general. William, therefore, must be the, let's see. Diamond is the thief. Wait, Moray is the thief. Joel is the warrior. Joel is the warrior. Gaiman Shalvry is the priest. That means Moray is the thief. And the last one, William, has to be the mage. So William's last name is Lavernia. Alright, so Lavernia is the mage. Lavernia couldn't, oh no wait. The letter's addressed to Lavernia, so Lavernia could not have been the mage. Joel is the warrior. Gaiman is the priest. Moray is the thief. And that means William would have to have been the mage. Okay, so William's the mage. William is the mage. I have to figure out which one's the last name. So, Lavernia is either the warrior or the thief. Okay, that's the last name of Moray. We have a full name there. We need a last name there. So the only one missing a first name is the third one. So Moray is Laverne. Alright. The first names, William Gaiman, Olivia Joelle. Oh, Lavernia is the last name, so Moray is our last name. The only first name we don't have in a grid so far is Olivia. So Olivia is the thief. Right? See, we have first name there. Both names there. Last name there. And we have the first name there. So the only first name we're missing is indeed Olivia. So Olivia Moray is the thief. Okay. So, let's read our notes here again. Last names. We know Lavernia is not the mage. We know Lavernia is not the priest or the thief. So that has to be Joelle. Alright, so we're down to just one last name left, and the other last name is Vernis, which has to be William. Alright. I think I've got all the names down, so let's go back to using that, that quest item. First letter of Olivia's last name, which is M. Last letter of Moray's first name, which is O. Sixth letter of Gaiman's last name, R. I already got that one. Last letter of the mage's last name, which is S. Second letter of the priest's last name, which is H. First letter of the thief's last name, which is M. Wait a minute. I put the first letter of the... I know what the password is. I haven't even finished yet. It's Marshmallow. Let me guess. The second letter of William's last name is going to be A. William is... yeah, E. Wait a minute. William Rennis. Did I write it down wrong? Maybe I was wrong on that. Fifth letter of the warrior's last name, which is R. Fifth letter of Joel's last name. Joel's the frickin' warrior, so, that would be R again. Second letter of Laverne's first name, which is O. The first letter of Vernus's first name, which is W. Marshmallow? It looks like it's supposed to be marshmallow. It's the right number of letters, but something's fucking weird with this. Spelling is off. Maybe my reasoning was not sound, but it looks like it could be marshmallow. So let's go talk to what's her name. Where'd she go? Hence, read notes.
Can't last much longer.
Oh, there she is.
I hope you're getting more insight into... We'll see. I got some of it pieced together. If you can fill in the gaps, I'll be impressed. If you're ready, I'll ask you my outstanding questions. All right. First, I need to know about Joelle. I know she was the warrior, but what was her last name?
Her last name was Laverne, based on my notes.
That might make sense. If that's correct, though, what was Olivia's profession? All right. If that's true, then what was Willem's last name and profession?
Ruinous, and he was a mage.
All right. Let's see if all your answers add up. All that matters is whether I can open this damn lockbox. Ah, yes. It seems Willem had quite a sense of humor. Now, let's see what's inside. No gold, no relics, just a silly old blade. I'm sorry. I was counting on something of value. I can't pay you much now. I don't shave, though, so I guess I'll sell the blade. Maybe I can get something for it.
This is interesting. I like puzzles like that, though. And my frame rate's in the 20s. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is degrading over time. Alright, let's look at our quest log. King Aemond is dead, and a Reachman army marches towards the city gate. Help and need help. I'm directed to speak to Sergeant Antiev at the West Gate to ask how I can help the guards defend the city. Let's do this one. Oh, my frame rate is fucking awful. It's down in the low 20s. I'll be right back. I'm going to log out and relog, so I'm going to pause the stream a bit while I do that. Look at that. 45 frames per second. Still shitty, but... Alright, where are we going? This way? This way.
Help me get back on my feet.
I tell you, things grow darker here by the damn hour. Reachmen are right down there. Came in by boat, took the lighthouse, and now they're crawling up in the woods to assess our defenses. And our orders are to just sit here and watch.
Why don't you attack? Well, because that would give them a decent assessment of capabilities.
Captain Huron's fought the Bastards' leader before, Strasnok. He says we're outmatched and we have to just wait them out. I say the captain's a few links shy of a full chain. With our defenses weakened, we can't risk waiting. Absolutely. Captain's ordered us to hold back, but not you. And he did say we need more outside help. Morale's been down in the dung heap since King Eamon died. If you can lop off this Strasnok's head, it'd be an inspiration to the men. I won't lie to you, friend. Things are grim. The king and his heirs are dead. Our forces decimated. Crows are everywhere. People have lost hope. Bring Strasnok's head to Captain Huron at the South Gate. That'll be a big win for us. Beats the oblivion out of me. Ever since King Eamon.
I wish you could swim underwater in this game.
Aha! More knuckle bones for my necklace! So you're the one wreaking havoc down there among those hawkers. I've tangled with a Reachman or two in my day, and my helmet's off to anyone who charges into their ranks that way. Don't suppose you've come to enlist in the town guard, have you? You have old Strasnock's head? Shows bones. Somebody buy this crazy bastard a cup of mead. If you like to cut off Reachman heads, you've come to the right place, my friend. Have you met Duke Renchant? The Duke will want to meet you. Good. Take your time, though. Rest up. You've earned it. The Duke will know of your deed, and you can go see him in the castle when you're ready. He'll reward you well. Might even offer you...
If you have a moment, I would appreciate a word.
Well, let's go talk to her.
Pardon my intrusion, but I would speak to you on behalf of Queen Argella. I am her handmaiden. The Queen has heard of your recent accomplishments, and she asked me to make a private request on her behalf. He is. The Queen stepped aside, but she remains the rightful ruler of the kingdom, and she still cares deeply for its people. Even now, in mourning, she attends to wounded soldiers and refugees in the chapel, but she has other concerns as well. Quite frankly, she's concerned about the city's defenses, but of course, she cannot publicly question the Duke's policies. This is why we were hoping you could discreetly investigate to see if there's any merit to some of the rumors we've heard. Her Majesty would ask you to inspect the defenses at the East Gate and ask the former guard captain, Sir Jarnet, for his assessment of the Duke's strategy. If you are willing, the Queen also wishes to know why a refugee was put in the stocks. I know Her Majesty would appreciate if you gave these matters the highest priority. After you've completed your investigation, come speak to the Queen at the Chapel of St. Pellin. If there are problems, she should know as soon as possible. Sadly, I expect you are most likely to find him in the tavern, drinking away his sorrows. After Princess Ilara was killed while under his protection, the Queen herself demanded he step down. He was crushed. By no means does she wish to reinstate him, but Sir Jarnet was the captain of the guard here in Evermore for more than a decade. He was a longtime friend of King Aemond as well. The Queen simply wants to hear his assessment of the city's defenses. If we knew that, we wouldn't have to ask for your assistance. The bottom line is that the Queen deferred to Duke Renchant because she believed he was better suited to defend the city. Now, she simply wants to make sure he's doing a good job. Just vague rumors. Let's face it, our forces were devastated in the last battle with the Reachmen, and there is no doubt our defenses are stretched thin. We just want to make sure that everything possible is being done to protect the city. With the city in such dire straits, the Queen is determined to avoid controversy. If people heard she was inquiring as to the state of the city's defenses, there would be an uproar. If you conduct the inquiries, however, it can be more discreet.
This is absurd. I've committed no crime, and they're just gonna leave me here. I would say to Rut, but I will never get that chance. I'll be speared through when the city is taken, and then these damn crows will eat my remains. For speaking the truth, nothing more. The Imperial Army has just conquered the largest city in southern Bankarai. And mark my words, they will come here next. Because I have just come from Holland Stand. The Imperials infiltrated the city and seized it overnight. They enslaved half the population. They will do the same here. But when I suggested this to the guards, they locked me up. They said I was spreading half-truths and paranoid delusions. They said the people here have had enough fear with the Reachmen and cannot afford to hear my ravings. Please, you must get me out of here. I don't want to be eaten by crows.
Truth is silenced. It is the people who are shackled.
Well, that's an interesting crow there.
The people eye the north with fearful eyes, but it's from the south that the storm approaches. With an open mind, one hears truth, however dark it may be. No! The telling has already been done. I am here to listen and to watch. I'm a crow. What more do you need to know?
Yeah, the frame rate's dropping again. I think I'm gonna finish this quest and call it for the night.
Who are you? Can't you see I'm having a drink with my friend here? Might as well embrace the crows. They're here to stay. If anyone goes, it'll be us, not them. With 15 guards and a couple quivers of arrows? Not a chance. Everyone's dead. The king, the prince, the knights and soldiers. The job's almost done, just a few stragglers left. You know who I'm talking about? Me and you, that's who. Renchant, sure. He's realistic at least. He knows we can't last a day unless we get some help from the outside. Of course, the new guard captain, Huron, doesn't seem to want any help. The loud brushed off an offer from the Fighters Guild. Sure enough, Huron said he's exploring other options. Don't know what those options are. Don't hear much down here, though. Say, why don't you ask the crow? I swear the thing's talking. Probably knows more than we do. More than me, at least.
I already talked to the crow. Oh, there's a crow in the inn.
When there's no knowledge in the tops of towers, check the bottoms of bottles. One can witness the larger view from on high, but one must come down below to see what hides in shadows. The light hides in shadows, but only there can it shed on secrets. secret told is no secret, but all knowledge has its time. No trinkets, but the box has not been opened. The time for gifts has not yet. Great gifts often appear as a surprise, but sometimes the surprise should be spoiled. I know what I see, but it is not me who needs to know. It's you. I know this is a desperate city in desperate times, but this is not the gift the city needs.
Down into the 20s again.
Life has become a burden.
So much suffering. So much death. Like my husband and my children, this soldier gave her life forevermore. I wish I could offer her more comfort, but I can only pray with her to gods whose mercy I have come to doubt. Many others are enduring similar losses. I deserve no more compassion than they do. In truth, knowing they share my grief has been a great consolation. You are not here for grieving, though. Is there some official business that demands my attention? Oh, of course. Glerica told me. I hope you'll forgive her. Her intentions are good, but she misled you. That request was not on my behalf. She can't seem to accept my decision to step aside and let Duke Wrenchant handle all matters of state. I would, but at another time. I hope you understand. Losing my family, I just need time, and I believe this is how I can best serve the people right now. If you have concerns about security, though, you must report them to the Duke. Thank you for respecting my wishes. Perhaps you can convince Glerica to do the same. She's already off again investigating some ship at the docks. These matters are the Duke's concern now, and he has my support. He'll appreciate your help, though.
That is indeed an immense relief, Yoren. Give us room to breathe. But it doesn't mean we can rest on our laurels. I know. It's only one victory, Your Grace. But I hope it's a sign of more to come. I do too, but that's going to require more work on both our parts, and there's nothing for it but to get it done. You're dismissed, Captain.
He's short.
You must be the hero whose bold deeds Captain Huron was just recounting. Retaking the lighthouse may seem trivial, but in times like these, it's huge. Say, you look like someone I've been hearing quite a bit about. May I ask your name? As I expected, your reputation precedes you. You've become something of a legend in the kingdoms of the Daggerfall Covenant. You're certainly welcome in Evermore. These are desperate times. Have you seen much of the city? Indeed. Then by all means, tell me what you discovered. Oh yes, I'm well aware of this. It's unfortunate, but the terms the guild demanded were downright rapacious. Furthermore, the number of mercenaries they could actually muster was almost insignificant.
Hey, Cosmic One, how's it going?
It simply wasn't worth it. I opened our gates to the refugees, but there are limits, and that man was completely mad. Standing outside the castle, shouting that we were all going to die? The people of Evermore are terrified already. We can't afford such nonsense. So you saw those? You are very perceptive. The truth is that we found an ally to help defend the city. I'm not quite ready to make this information public, though. Yes, that is the ship that transported the supplies. There are more supplies being offloaded even now. Please, if you just...
yeah, I like the game. I've had the game for a couple of years now. I just haven't hit level cap yet. I bought it when Tamriel Unlimited first came out, but I still don't have... Like, the only reason why I have Morrowind now is because it's been baselined after Somerset came out. I haven't picked up Somerset yet. Someday I might. I don't know. I saw no point since I hadn't even made it through the base content yet, so I never even bought Morrowind, but we'll see. I'm not far from level cap, so...
Listen, I can tell that you have an inquisitive nature, and I know your intentions are good, but I cannot risk revealing all my plans just yet. Suffice to say, I've found a way to protect the city from the Reachmen, and that is what matters. I'm sure that you realize that with the Reachmen bearing down on us, I have a great many matters to attend to. I absolutely do not wish to be rude, but I must be going. Come back another time and I will endeavor to answer all your questions. All right. If you cannot be convinced to let this go. You must understand, desperate times call for desperate measures. If those Reachmen take this city, they are going to kill every man, woman, and child. Anything is better than that. Hear me out. A few weeks ago, Imperial diplomats made an offer. They have a deal with the Reach. If we surrender the city to Imperial authority, the Reachmen cannot attack. Not only will we survive, but we'll also retain considerable autonomy. We don't have a choice, and at this point...
Yes. Like, Elder Scrolls is very rich in lore, too.
And there's nothing you can do to stop us from moving forward. You don't even have any proof with which to raise an alarm. As I said before, the Bullseye Queen is off-limits to all but its crew and the city guard. You've given me no reason to trust you, so at this point, I think I'll say no more.
He's not doing much of good. Alright, you have a good one. I'm probably gonna shut down stream soon anyways, because I have a memory leak in this game and the frame rate just starts to degrade over time. I've already had to restart it once. And this seems like a, let's investigate the ship and then we'll and then we'll end the stream. What time is it? It is almost 11:30.
I don't remember inviting you aboard. Make your business quick, or you'll be picking seaweed out of your teeth. No, you don't, and I don't mean to let you. Only crew and special guests down there. Anyone else goes down, they'll get cut. Go ahead then, take it. Go down there and get yourself killed. It's no skin off my back.
From the sides!
Move to flank!
Flank, now!
I think perhaps I had our assignments wrong. I should have checked the stocks and sent you to check the ship. I shouldn't have come here on my own, but I had a feeling the Duke was making bad decisions. Of course, calling this a bad decision would be an understatement. If we don't do something, he's going to hand the city over to Imperial... The Queen is going to have to take charge. If this doesn't knock her into her senses, I don't know what will. We need proof, though. Can you untie me and then look around? Anything to prove what they're planning. I'll meet you out...
I'm rather busy right now.
There is a coup afoot.
You just missed it. The ship's captain left the ship and headed toward that alley to the south. She looked like she was in a hurry. What did you find, though? Anything that reveals more about their plans? The gore-bellied bastards! I knew that ship was carrying more than just supplies. We need to move fast. Can you follow the captain and find out what she's up to? Then take... I'll go and find Sir Jarned and any other guards who remain loyal. After you've informed the Queen, come and meet me outside the inn.
Your cargo's unloaded, and I'm here for payment. I hope you don't come to regret this, Huron.
If I come to regret this, I'd probably be dead anyways. I don't expect you to understand, Captain. Here's your payment.
Thanks. When are you and your allies making your move? I want to make sure...
That is one weird walk.
We're arming everyone up at the weapons cache in the South Alley in just a few hours. So I'd set sail right away. Kind speed, you, Captain.
Yep, my frame rate is tanking, so...
What is it?
Hey, why aren't you letting me open the door? Well then. Well, I guess we're gonna end it here then. Because I don't feel like logging out and logging back in just to do this part of the quest and then do whatever. I'll do this some other time, so I want to thank everyone for stopping by. We are going to leave our 35 frames per second and finish for the night. I thank you for coming. I will see you and have a good night.